I'm your host, Welcome 23. You're joining me for Nightbound, Chapter 12. Family Affairs. After a restful night in the Fey colony of Lemrin, you wake up to find Lady Thalassa waiting at your door. A fancy Fey ball? I mean, that sounds amazing, but now? What about the Blood Wraith? You needn't worry about that. The wards around this place have held for hundreds of years against even greater foes. We will be safe here until our warriors find a way to destroy that foul thing. You really think they can defeat the Blood Wraith? Nothing we've tried has even scratched it. Our champions are second to none. It is only a matter of time before the Blood Wraith is but an unpleasant memory. And in the meantime, what would be more appropriate than celebrating you, Vixen, and your return to us? We are Fey, after all. Revelry is our calling card. Well, in that case, well, then warriors need our help. We're the ones who have been fighting the Blood Wraith. After all, maybe we can give them some insight or strategies, or... Lady Thalassa reaches out, pulling you into a warm, sweet pea-scented embrace. Oh, Vixen, it's very sweet of you to offer, but you've earned reprieve from fighting, don't you think? The Blood Wraith hurt so many people I love already. I couldn't stand it if something happened to you because of me. We'll all be fine, darling. I promise you. Perhaps a little, what is the adorable phrase mortals bandy about? Retail therapy? Why don't you take a stroll through the market district? I'm sure you could find something lovely to wear for the ball. I would join you, but alas, the colony's ledgers wait, and the ball is just a few hours. Ledgers, excuse me. A few hours. Isn't that a little early? It's already mid-afternoon, love. We thought it best to let you sleep a while. Well, maybe after the ball we could spend some time together. I'd love the chance to get to know my new stepmom. Lady Thalassa shoots you a dimpled smile, covering your hands with hers. I would love that, Vixen. Eric is positively elated to have you in our lives, as is I. I just hope Tialo comes around. Pretty sure he's not my biggest fan at the moment. Our sweet boy can be prickly at times, but he means well. He will warm to you. I know it. He always wished for a sibling, though I suspect he pictured himself as the eldest. I just hope he wants to get to know me. I know this is all a lot for both of us. All shall be well. It always is eventually. Now go enjoy yourself, darling, and look forward to dancing with you under the stars. Squeezing your hands and parting, Lady Thalassa sweeps out of the room, leaving the lingering scent of flowers in her wake. She's really nice, but I don't trust her entirely. As the sun sinks below the crystalline spires, you wander the Fey market, searching the storefronts for any sign of a dressmaker tailor shop. I thought I saw one last night, when I was out with... Someone knocks into you, and you see Tialo, his face tight with distaste, before he schools it into a bland courtesy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tialo. I didn't see you there. Tialo pointedly brushes off his embroidered sleeves, looking at you frostily. No harm done, but I admit I'm rather taken aback to see you still about Lemrin. Sister. I've always thought you would already be well on your way, along with your exceptionally motley crew. But we only just got here. I barely had the chance to really talk to Elric and Thalassa. Or you. Contempt flits across his face before he rests himself under control. What in the realms would we have to talk about? My Fey Duke's son, and you're no more than a fondling. This will never be your place. Tialo, I'm sorry you feel that way. Reach out warily, placing your hand on his skinny shoulder. He twitches in surprise under your touch. I know it must feel like an intrusion, me showing up like this. I'm sorry for throwing you out of whack. I'm not out of whack. Wrong-footed, then. I won't presume to know how you feel. But this is such an opportunity for both of us. I've never had siblings. I'd love for us to be friends, at least. I have plenty of friends already, and if I need more, I'll find some myself. There are many full-blooded fae about, in case it slipped your notice. Okay. You square off against each other, Tialo glaring daggers at you. You let out a heavy sigh, crossing your arms. Look, I don't want to impose or take anything from you, and... As if you could. Everything here is mine by right. But we do share a father, and Lady Thalassa is my stepmom right now, which makes us family whether you like it or not. That's where you're mistaken, Vixen. They're my family, my mother and father. I know that. I'm not trying to... Your intentions mean nothing to me, and if you're set on staying, I would urge you to reconsider before any harm should befall you. Are you threatening me? It doesn't have to be this way. There's no other way for things to be between us. If you stay here, we'll find ourselves on opposite sides of a chessboard. What if I told you I was more of a checkers person? I would prefer to keep the peace, and we'll have none of if you stay. So please, for both our sakes, leave now. I can't do that, Tialo. This is where I need to be. If you refuse to see sense, then whatever happens is on your head. Tialo turns and storms off, leaving you with a deep, disquiet building in your chest. Sighing, you wander over to the fountain, take a seat on the rim. It's leaning your chin on your hand. Oh, it's a pretty fountain. That could have gone better. Hey, I tried to be nice. You stand watching the water sparkle around the sculpted figures, until a familiar voice sounds from close beside you. Penny for your thoughts? Your head snaps up and you see Catherine standing just a few feet away. Hi, Catherine. Enjoying the Fae Market? It's better than staying in my room, at least. It's so boundlessly magical in there. It sets my teeth on edge. The beds are ridiculous, right? Like sleeping in a kitten pile. If I didn't need an outfit for this ball, I'd have stayed there all day. You and Catherine begin walking together down the cobbled street. After several minutes of silence, Catherine gives you an inquisitive look. Everything alright? You look a little out of sorts. I ran into Tialo on my way here. He tried to send me packing, threatening me, more or less. Catherine's eyes narrow. That obnoxious, overindulged little snot. No wonder you're rattled. Honestly, I'm sad. I was hoping we could build a relationship eventually, but it looks like that's not in the cards. Fae politics are downright Byzantine. They've elevated power struggles into an art form. Cliques, cabals, ever-shifting alliances. It would almost be impressive if it weren't so tiresome. A bunch of Lannisters, eh? Or Borgies, or Tudors, or Zeon. Insert any other long-standing dynasty in history. It's hard to imagine. Elric and Thalassa are so nice. They might rise above it as leaders, but I'm sure they play the game when they need to. I wouldn't worry about it, though. It's not like any of their little schemes could ever come to anything. What do you mean? The wards. They don't just keep enemies out, they also are designed to neutralize internal threats. Seriously, how would that work? Catherine reaches down and slides a small, wickedly curved dagger out of her boot. She flips it around, holding the haft out to you. You mean shaft? Try to stab me. Are you serious? Her lips curve into a slight grin, her eyes dark, glittering. Go on, Vixen. No need to be afraid. I'm not, and it's my heart on the line. Catherine, I'm not doing this. No way, Catherine. I don't care how badass the wards are. I'm not risking... Before the words leave your mouth, Catherine flips the knife back around and grips the haft, plunging the blade towards her own chest. Catherine, no! But just before the tip sinks into her breastbone, a bubble of light snaps into being around her hand, freezing it in place. See? Not a scratch. I can't believe you did that. I thought you were going to... Catherine lets her hand fall to her side, and the bubble of light vanishes. But I didn't, did I? There was never any risk. The dagger tucked safely back into Catherine's boot. You resume walking, blood still electric with adrenaline. How do you do that? Do what? Stay so poised all the time, so cool-headed. You could have just told me how the wards worked. It's almost like you wanted to take the risk. Maybe I did. Years of living and breathing the hunt, I suppose it changes a person. Steals inside you. Makes you cold. So maybe sometimes I walk a little closer to the edge than I need to. It clears my head. She breaks off, heaving a soft, small sigh. It what? It makes me remember what it's like to value my life. Take her hand. Reach out and enfold Catherine's fine-boned hand in yours. After a moment of hesitation, she relaxes, winding her fingers through yours. I'd be much happier if you found other ways to remind yourself how important you are, okay? Catherine breaks into a startled smile, giving her hand a tight squeeze. I'll take it under advisement. You and Catherine share a lingering look, then continue down the promenade, stopping to pore over the vendors' wares. You stop at a spacious pet seller stall where a medley of adorable creatures roam freely, scrambling over each other. Oh my gosh, look. They don't even have cages. I expect they're spelled to keep from wandering far, though even that might not be necessary. What do you mean? The Fae form very close, almost psychic bonds with their pets. No leash or cage required. That's amazing. Oh wow, look at this little one. A kitten covered in bright feathers scampers across the table, cocking its head at you. That's a kitten? That's not a kitten, that's an owl. I'm serious, that's like an owl kitten. What the... It's an owl kitten. We'll go with that. Oh my god. It's kind of adorable, I'm not gonna lie. You hold at your hands and the feathered kitten tumbles happily into them, blinking at you with enormous pale green eyes. Its petals soft and warm as tiny furnace, snuggling neatly into your cupped palms. They're called Perkins. That name. The Fae think they're a touch divine because they're little soothsayers, but finicky ones. The way I've heard it, if they take to you, they'll share a prophecy. I don't know. This one seems a lot more interested in cuddles in the future. You could take this little one home, you know. Something tells me this would draw a lot of attention. The sign here says that the glamours are included with every purchase. You just look like a normal kitty, wouldn't you? Adopt the Perkin to gain a few hints about your future, and a whole lot of adorableness. Okay, I have to look at this goddamn thing. Not gonna lie, he looks really happy. Looks like me in kitten form. Shut up! I can have my happy days too. I'll take her. Why are all animals hers? I'm serious, Pixelberry has no male animals. Fine. Grinning widely, Catherine scratches the white blaze under the Perican's chin with a knuckle until the little creature's eyes begin to slit. You know, I don't think I've ever seen you quite this happy. I may have a soft spot for kitties. Don't tell Ryder. I'll, never hear the end of it. What are you gonna name her? Nah. 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 Blanca. It's the name of my cat. She was white. I adopted her. She was very beautiful. Slept with me every night. Spent every waking moment with me. She was just an amazing cat. And, yeah. Anyway. You pay the vendor and walk away from the stall. Blanca snuggles in your arms, showing pearly needle-like teeth and a wide yawn. Getting sleepy, girl? Catherine, maybe we should trail off as Blanca fixes her gaze on you, a bright, canny intelligence sparking to life in her lustrous eyes. Don't trust the jealous boy. Though its voice is sweet and high-pitched, an icy chill skitters down your spine as you remember Luke's tarot card reading and the grim look on his face. Someone else said that to me once. What does that mean? Who's this jealous boy? Where is he? Halo? Close. Watching. Plotting. Angry. Beware! Blanca blinks twice, slowly, then as if coming out of a trance, she shakes herself and swats eagerly at Catherine's hair. Catherine sighs, stepping out of the range of Blanca's tiny claws. Something tells me we're not getting any more out of this one. The Parakin can be tricksters, Vixen. Cute as it is, it might not mean anything. Oh, you heard it too. Tricksters. Right. Catherine shoots you a grim smile, giving your shoulder a comforting squeeze. Come on, you wanted to get something for the ball, right? I saw a boutique not too far from here. Got myself a kitty. Catherine leads you to a small boutique at the edge of the Fey Market. Warm lamplight sparkles off of its luscious fabrics embroidered with gems and precious metals. Whoa, fancy. Blanca leaps out of your arms, pouncing, a speck of light reflected from the large central gem of a tiara. She swats to the light, confused. You almost got it. Try again. Welcome to me as a youngster with a laser pointer. Oh, cat. You're quite elegant, but you're also quite stupid. A mischievous smile blooms on Catherine's face, and she casually nudges one of the dress racks, setting the glittering garments swinging and sparkling. Puffed up like an angry owl, Blanca zigzags across the boutique floor, attacking the moving dolts while you and Catherine dissolve into helpless laughter. Oh my god, she's so... That little fiend is gonna sleep well tonight. You wander between the racks, running the exquisite beading, silken fabrics through your fingers. Okay, new problem. How am I ever supposed to choose? Everything here is so amazing. Stop in front of a gorgeous peacock costume, admiring the feathers that glitter like gems in the light. Okay, this I've got to try on. I can't wait to see you in it. You disappear into the dressing room, the costume slung over your arm. Fey Enchantress, make a magical evening in this one-kind feather gown. Not bad. It's pretty. I like the blue and purple on the bottom, but it's quite revealing in the middle. No, thank you. Oh, didn't find anything you liked? The ball is for me, right? Well, this is who I am. Who you are is pretty damn special already.
Oh, thank you.
Sometime later, you sweep into the grand ballroom. Sheer white curtains billow everywhere, brushing the polished floor. Stars dance all across the ceiling as if it were the night and the sky itself. I can't even believe this place. A bunch of friends at one of the low tables and head towards them, weaving between the dancing Fey couples as they whirl across the floor. A glance dispiritedly down at your own clothes. Guess I'll just try to hide behind one of you for the rest of the night. A dazzling shimmer in the air above you catches your eye, and you gasp as a cresting wave made of a million points of light rolls over your heads. Whoa, what is that? Pixie Swarm, the Fae equivalent of a light show. Beats the hell out of lasers in my book. Breathless, you watch the scintillating, bloodless whirl above you, mimicking falling stars and snowflakes. It's so beautiful, heavenly, I guess you could say. Man, pixies always make everything better. Blanca suddenly jumps onto the table, her eyes wide, fixated on the dancing swarm of pixies. Hey, I thought I told you to stay in the room. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nice cat thing. She yours? She is. Everyone meet Blanca. Ah! Look at her. What a darling. Cautiously, Cal holds out a finger. Blanca sniffs it warily. Hey, little one. You're pretty darn. Cal yelps at as Blanca lunges forward, sinking needle-like teeth into his finger. Blanca lets go of Cal's finger and takes off, streaking across the dance floor and vanishing behind one of the billowing curtains. Aw, don't take it personally, Cal. She probably just smelled the wolf is all. An anticipatory murmur rises and the Fae gathered around you part, revealing Elric and Lady Thalassa. Lady Thalassa cocks her head to the side. No costume for you, darling. And not tonight. What a shame. I would have loved to see you all adorned. Well, you should have paid for it then. Elric comes forward and gently grips you by the shoulders, beaming. Are you enjoying yourself? Is everything to your taste? This is all so amazing. I can't believe you'd all go to this trouble just to welcome me. Trouble, it is a delight to celebrate your love. Is Tialo here? I haven't seen him. Nor I, for a wonder. He usually lives and breathes for these balls. That may have something to do with me, actually. We had a bit of a run-in earlier. I think we were both hoping to avoid each other tonight. Elric and Lady Thalassa exchange chagrined looks. That boy never learns. If he comported himself poorly... Please, I don't want to ruin this for any of us. Oh, you couldn't possibly... I believe your companions are eager for your company. We won't keep you from them. Come find us any time. Remember, you owe me a dance under the stars. The Lord and Lady incline their heads to you and sweep off. You turn back to the crew, sighing a little. Hey, you okay? Yeah, I just wish Tialo and I could find some common ground or something. I hate upsetting Elric and Lady Thalassa. Chin up, Rook. It's that early kid turning things sour, not you. I know, it's just tough. We're all family. I just wish it felt that way with Tialo. Hey, I know just the thing to cheer you up. One of the waiters mentioned a tasting bar. I was thinking we could try it out, just you and me. Pretty much nothing holds a candle to exotic Fae liquors. Not even a snake tequila. I still don't understand what you see in that stuff. Call it nostalgia. Reminds me of a particularly hairy job involving a local wizard and an underground poaching ring. It was a long story, though a good drink or two might loosen my tongue. Go drink tasting with Nick to learn more about his history. And spend some one-on-one time sampling sumptuous Fae beverages. No, thank you. I'm good. Thanks, though. I guess I'll be taking my snake tequila story to the grave. Just then, a slow, tender song strikes up. All I know will make this night even more magical. I'm not gonna lie. I really like her arms. Shut up, she works out. Shut up. Hi, Cal, how are you? Yeah. But she... she is very beautiful. Ah. You hold a hand out to Vera, she breaks into a sweet, dimpled grin, and steps into your arms. I was hoping I'd get to dance with the woman of the evening. Oh, stop it. As the two of you twirl into a dance, she cocks her head, smiling. How do you feel about all this attention? Honestly, a little out of place. Well, you don't look it. How do I look? Like a queen. Vera's hand brushes down your cheek, across your lower lip. Your skin blooms with the tingles under her touch. Am I a nice queen, or a dangerous one? Vera's eyes flash mischievously. Her hand coils softly around the back of your neck as she leans in, and stops as the music abruptly cuts off. What's going on? Suddenly all the lights wink out, plunging the hall into darkness. Is this supposed to happen? Most definitely not. Vixen, where are you? I'm over here, Nick. As you squint into the gloom, your eyes adjust, and you can just make out the outlines of a hunched silhouette behind one of the curtains. What the hell? You pick your way carefully across the dance floor, half tripping over a discarded shoe. You yank back the curtain, revealing... Just then, a shriek tears through the hall, followed by a high-pitched, panicked voice. The wards! The wards are down! But that means... You wheel back to Ella, who lunges at you, a cruel, curved dagger clutched in his hand. Hiya! And I called it. I called it. I tried to be nice to you, and now I'm gonna kill you. Will you fall prey to your brother's jealousy? Keep playing to find out. No one was shocked by that, let's be honest. Not a single person was shocked by that whatsoever. Come on now, tell me, were you shocked? So with that being said, he's let the blood wraith in, but remember they do have magic. But can magic... Ooh, excuse me. It's very dark and mysterious out. It's raining too. But will Elric and whatnot be able to stop you? Guess we'll find out in the next video. And without further ado, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support yours truly. And without further ado, I will catch you all, beautiful, wonderful people, later. Have a good one.